Ronnie is the best friend I've ever known. As with many others, she's so gracefully blessed with her presence. When she came into my life, there was an immediate connection between us. A connection that I'm absolutely grateful to have found in my lifetime, and one that has forever changed me now that she's passed on. Ronnie's personality was unlike any others. The intense magnetism of her being and her unique character enticed all who encountered her. For those of us that were close to her, the very fibers of her essence have been embedded into our hearts and our souls eternally. She was a woman whom I looked up to and admired, and she taught me about the kind of woman that I'd like to be. Ronnie's completely unselfish compassion and empathy for others who were struggling was not just a part of her philanthropic nature, but was also an inspiring characteristic that seemingly helped to bring out the best in the people she chose to invest her time in. Her optimistic outlook and effervescent disposition breathed life into those who knew her and illuminated a colorful, vibrant aura in her surroundings, leaving behind her a trail of sparkling glitter as she made her way to the next stop on her journey. There's a saying which states, "She who leaves a trail of glitter will never be forgotten." In Ronnie's case, this is more than a metaphor, it is profound truth. There will never be a match to her sassy, quick-witted sense of humor, or a comparison to her drive and determination towards accomplishing a goal once her mind is set. Ronnie never gave up on anyone or anything that she wanted in her life, and she always held on to what she believed in. No matter what forces tried holding her back or dragging her down, she stayed strong in her conviction. Her self-confident independence and keen awareness of self-worth are just a couple of the things I admired most in her qualities. And the level of loyalty that she maintained for those she loved brings only one term to mind to describe it: ride or die.
That's right.
That was actually an inspiration from Gabby. She was a woman of her word and a prime example of what it means to follow through. She would never leave anyone hanging or out in the cold, and her dependability was undoubtable because if she said she could count on her, she meant it. She didn't just merely say the words. Ronnie more often than not put everyone before herself, and I will consider her in the highest regard for everything she helped me through over the years and all that she taught me, even when a lesson was not her intention. If loyalty is royalty, then how ironic that I have always called her my froggy princess. Ronnie's natural gift of being a creative, motivated, talented artist definitely helped to ensure that she left her mark on the world. For those of us in her close circle and those who were only acquainted with her, anyone and everyone she ever crossed paths with during her time here on Earth has reached out after learning of her passing, and the reason being she was an absolutely amazing and special individual whose influence was potent and whose imprint has been engraved at the core of all the lives she touched. I'm a better person after knowing you, Ronnie. I'm so glad I got to spend the time I did with you while you were here. Thank you for being you. Your very existence has made this world a better and brighter place to be. I love you always, my frog. You will never be forgotten, and there is a place in my heart that is for you and only you in this lifetime and the next until forever. Amen. Amen.